Welcome to this BatchLine instructional video. My name is Patrick Neale and I'm going to talk you through returns. So I'm not going to describe how you're going to come about your returns. I'm going to show you the process of acting on those returns. So there are so many different ways you can collect returns, running reports. You may have a Terra scanner and walk around the shop and just scan books in, or you may have event stock that needs returning. So there are loads of different ways that you may want to get credited for books that you no longer want in your shop. So I am in lists and I have two titles in a list. So here are the books. They're in a list, and they're both Richard Osman titles, and let's say they're unsold stock from an event that we did. So I've collected the books, and I know that they're ready to return, and I am going to do a supplier return. So I right click on the list and I go to supplier return, and then I walk through this process. So I create a new return. I don't want to add them to an existing one, so I'm going to create a new return, and then I'm going to send these books to Penguin, so I find the Penguin Random House supplier, and because these are an event stock, I'm actually going to not use the electronic return system. Because I'm going to speak to a rep and get them authorized. So I'm going to even give them a name of event returns Penguin, so that I can excuse me, I can see. Oh, I can't. Sorry about that. So I'm going to create this returns header, and next we go next. I can put a reason. This is pretty unimportant. I will just stick on overstock, and I will finish this. So here I have used the ISBN lists to collect my returns and scan the returns in, and I'm now going to go to the back office and process this return. Here it is. This is the TBS Penguin return. You can see that it's easy to find because I gave it a name in the comment. And as I say, these are returns that have been authorized by email from the publisher, because they actually have only been in the shop for a month or whatever. So I'm not going to use the electronic BatchLine system. I am going to just process these. So they're sitting in the open return, meaning they are they're still in the shop and nothing has happened to them. So I'm going to send those returns to the printer, and I'm not going to waste the paper, and I'm just going to process that. And that means they will have moved along the event return. They've moved along to the request sent. So as I said, I've had an email from the Penguin rep, and they have given me the reference of Penguin 0909 as the authorization number, and I am going to process those returns. So that means the books are authorized, but they're still in the shop, and that's really important. They're in a box. They're no longer available for sale, and actually later on in the day, UPS will come along and collect them and take them away for me. I'm using Gardner's third-party collection service using UPS. So I will confirm the dispatch, and that then means we've moved all the way along the headers, and that means that the books are then sent. And that is important, because it means that if you look up those books and you look up those details, if you look at that, you look at the stock record, and for whatever reason that hasn't processed. I don't know why that is, but it should have processed, and those books have left the system. I do apologize. This is probably just a test system, so it may not have processed properly, but they will process. and as that's no longer a problem to you as in the physical stock, but you may want to keep an eye on these and actually look out for when you have been credited. And so if you like, the process isn't completely finished, and it's only when you've seen the credit come through, maybe as an email or on batch invoices, you'll spot the credit for those books, and then you can then move on to marked as credited, and there's the opportunity to enter the credit number so that you are reassured that you have got the money back for those books, and then you can move those along. So that shows you the process of returns using BatchLine. This is the aspect of moving the books appropriately so that they're no longer showing as being in stock, and a way of you being able to get show the authorization and know that you've been credited, and not having to keep all that information in a folder or a file. It's all here, saved for you on BatchLine. So that's a quick look at BatchLine returns. Do check out the YouTube channel for other instructional videos. I hope that's been helpful, and see you at the BatchLine YouTube channel.